Hey everybody, I've got some requests from some people that wanted to see the dual Xdvd1170 installed. Well, here it is. This is what it looks like in the Camaro right here. It looks really good. I had to space it out a lot more to get it to flip up and to be able to have enough space back between the knob there. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it on, turn the key, the accessory mode on the car here. You can see it. It's kind of loud when it comes out, but the fan's relatively quiet. Screen's a little dirty. That's one thing I don't like about the radio. Fan's kind of loud now, but the thing I don't like about the radio, well, the screen itself, is when it's in the sun, it's not that great, but it's not as bad as some of them I've seen. It's still pretty good. It's thinking the iPod's connected. Here's my iPod cable. I got it routed underneath. It comes up through where my ashtray was. But let's go ahead and change it to mode here. Use multiple angles adjustment. I got it set to where I like it, so I ain't gonna mess with it. Let's go ahead and got the radio here. I had my battery hooked the other day, so all my stations are out, but radio is not bad. Let me find a station here. Touchscreen's not too bad. It's pretty well active. Jump ahead here a little bit. Get 6 presets. Some old music there. Let's go ahead and find these are not my these are what come in as preset that I didn't set. So as you can see, you can turn on loud from right there. You can adjust your EQ. You can also I don't know what that does, but you can do your sequence, your balance, your volume, your bass here. You can mute it. Also change your band. Got 3 FM bands and 2 AM bands. So let's go ahead and go back. Still plays the radio, shows you the clock. Get the standby. And that turns the screen off. Go ahead and set the screen, it turns it back on. You can go to your SD card, your AV1, AV2 setup. Let's show you the setup here. Turn your beep on and off, your camera. For your backup camera, if you want it to reverse, you can change it here. I don't have the backup camera installed yet. You can also go over to time. Just reset your time and your date. Language. For some reason I can't change my language, but subwoofer. So return your subwoofer on and off. There's no volume control on your subwoofer, so you have to adjust it yourself. You better hope that your subwoofer has a bass knob. My amplifier, not your subwoofer, your amplifiers, better hope it has a bass knob. My amplifier does not have a bass knob, as the gain settings is on the amp, so I have to go to the back of the car to turn them down. But I have a switch that I can turn them off, so. And you can also turn it off in the radio. Loud you can turn on. Not bad. Sounds pretty good. EQ, pop, rock, classic, jazz, off. Video playback, change your aspect ratio to 4.3. I got mine set 16.9. Change your brightness, your contrast, saturation, your hue. Your radio region. It's got, sometimes it's touches, and this is where you calibrate your screen. Let's go back. Let's go ahead and select my SD. I do have an SD. The SD card slot is underneath the face. It is right here. And when you take the face off, it will shut the radio off, which is kind of nice. USB still has light in it, though. I don't know why. But the SD card, right there. Alright everybody, sorry about that. The camera batteries died. So let me go ahead and put the face back on here. And see the lights back up, and we'll bring the screen back up there. And we'll continue and proceed to load the SD card. I don't like the load menu because it doesn't really blend in with the interface, but that's not really a big deal on its function. That's just more of its looks. It would look better if it blended in more. Jesus is playing a song here, 174 out of 283. So if I wanted to change or pause the radio, I can pause it down here by hitting number 1 and unpause it. But if I wanted to pause it, I can pause it there. I can stop. I can fast forward the song by hitting there, and then resume by hitting play. I also change the song there, but you can do all that down here on this. But you can do it on touchscreen as well. Change your volume on the touchscreen. But the cool thing about this is you can actually go into the number pad and type in a song you wanted to listen to. Like if I want to listen to 222, which is Down with Sickness, I can also, if I can bring the menu back up, there, you can shut the screen off. You can, I'll go ahead and pause the song there. You can go ahead and go back and search different songs if I wanted to, or different albums, and click music. If I wanted to listen to some Daughtry here. Yeah, no surprise. Good song, good song. It's 151, so you can also have it repeat it. Have it shuffle them, which is pretty cool. I like that. The shuffle menu, it's nice. You can also have it repeat them on all that. You can do different things. But let's go ahead and go back out of the SD. That's pretty much all you can do with SD. I think you can watch video through SD. I'm not really sure. I'll have to look more into that. So let's go ahead and show you the AV function, which I really can't, but this is what it says we got. Oh, no AV. But if the cool thing is you get this cable with it, that you can plug in the front AV cord, and you can plug in video and audio, so you can like plug in a DVD player or a gaming system or something, a PlayStation 2 or something. If you wanted to, you can also go ahead and bring the menu up here. That changed my angle. Alright, I want the angle. That's how you change the angle. This will also let you adjust your balance, your fade, and all that. See, and I can adjust the video also. You can adjust your contrast and brightness. So go ahead and go back. Audio, video, or AV2 is AV out the back side. The cool thing about AV1 I didn't mention is you can actually plug in a regular audio cable, like headphone cable, into it, and plug it in your phone, and it will play music. But you won't have any background. It will just give you this background, which I'm not a big fan of it, but it's neither here nor there. Let's go ahead and go back into, or go into disk now and show you what disk looks like. Just gonna load a disk here. This is Nickelback Silver Side Up, I believe. So it gives you a nice little equalizer. You can also pause and play, of course. Fast forward and do all the same thing. It's pretty basic, pretty the same throughout the whole unit, which I like. Of course, you can go here and you can choose your numbers once again. About the key. A lot of them are like you can repeat. You can do. I really have no idea what that does. I mean, it's just some different stuff that you can do. Go back out of there, out of CD. USB, I don't have any USB, but the port's right here. And here's your iPod. Let me go ahead and hook up my iPhone via my cable here. And it automatically goes into iPod mode. So I'm listening to Renegade by charges your iPhone or your iPod, which is nice. So I can go ahead and hit home. Takes me home, but we'll pause the music. I can unpause the music manually on the iPhone. and you can play it and have your clock, but I have to select it and continue playing it. I can also, one thing I don't like about this, if I can bring the menu up here, you can hit home, you can change a song. You can't do that number thing, which I don't like. I have 3,816 songs, and to go through it, it's a pain, because I have to go here, I can select playlists, one of my different playlists, my bass for like when I want to listen to my bass, or I have some of my Creed albums here. If I want to listen to them, that's pretty easy. Artists suck, though, because I have a lot of artists, and it takes me forever. There's no selection. I have to go down through all artists, which is not fun at all. And that's the only other thing about the iPod, or the iPhone deal, that I don't like. That's one thing I don't like about it. But you can manually, that was a text message from my brother, you can manually go through and select your songs, which is nice. So I can go ahead, and if I want to listen to something, I'm already in the Daughtry, so we'll go listen to Out of My Head. Choose that. I can go ahead and pause it from my phone, and I can play Pandora Internet Radios through it. I have noticed when you're playing Pandora through it, though, there are some hiccups. It will pause and play your normal music sometimes. I don't know why. And this is just hard, because if you got 3,000 songs, I gotta look at all that. Got some abortion from George Carlin, about the girl by Nirvana, different stuff. But I gotta go all the way through there to get them, so that's not fun. So that's why I basically build playlists for this. That's the only other reason. I go ahead and plug it. Just unplug it. It will play it. Another thing that it will do that I'm not a big fan of, that it will not play, or it won't do. It will not do this. It will not play video through your iPhone. It'll play the music, and the video will be on your phone, but it will not take the video into the DVD player, or into the screen, which I think is a big disappointment. That's what I was buying it for and hoping I could do, but you can't do it. Go ahead and go back. I'll go ahead and eject this DVD here. And it takes me back to my radio, which is nice. Go ahead and go back there. I have a DVD here I'm going ahead and put in. Going in 60 seconds. Should automatically load DVD. You've got a couple menu options you can change, different stuff, your video, and it's pretty cool. So it's going to load the DVD. So I don't know how good you can see that screen. But it resumed from the last time I played it in this car. So I got a little options. I can go into different titles, different menus, subtitles. I can go ahead and continue over it, take me to different chapters and stuff. So I'm going to pause. I can go ahead and change it next to another chapter. So they still a Porsche. Oh, that very good screen. It looks very good. And it's surround sound. Well, 4-point surround sound. Because you got 4 speakers, of course. Sounds really good, though. Sounds really good. Looks really good, too. You probably can't see it the best quality because this camera is not the best, but go ahead and back out of that DVD. I can eject it. That's a lot of things you can do with it. It's a very good in-dash DVD player. When you turn the volume all down, it automatically goes to mute, which is nice. Go ahead and put my CD back in it. Automatically loads into disc, which is nice. Very good DVD player. You can even close it if you don't like it up all the time. And it's blue. That's a big benefit. You can't change the color of the interface or the front panel which I don't like in particular because if it was in a different car. Luckily, it's in this car, which everything's blue. Which is nice. Everything's blue. I don't know if you probably can't see that, but everything's blue in this car. All my LEDs are blue, or all my dash lights are blue. My underglow and for my floors are blue. My backlights on my amps are blue. Everything in this car is blue. All my lighting in this car is blue, which is good because it blends in with this front. But if you had like a car like my 98 Grand Am had red dash lights, the blue would just totally ruin the look of the car, and I can't change it. There's radios out there you can spend a lot more money and get that will change. But I just thought I'd let you know that you cannot change the color of that. You cannot really do anything to tweak the background in this, which I don't like. That's just, I just don't like it. You can do the language, that's all you do. Yeah, you can't change any of the back. Calibrating is pretty easy. I'll go ahead and calibrate it. You have to double tap it. As you can see, that helps. Every time I calibrate it, it helps. So, there's angles. That's angle 2, angle 3, angle 4. And that's all your angles. I'll take it all the way back to angle 1. So go ahead and wait for the angle adjustment to go away. You can also tap there, and you can do. That's just nice. I got standby. I think I've showed you that already, but that's how you shut the screen off. But other than that, is a very good radio. I'd give it an 8 out of a 10 just because it does not pull video through the iPod. Other than that, it's lacking a lot of features, but for what you're going to pay for it compared to the competitors' prices, it's going to be a lot cheaper and a lot nicer of a radio than I expected it to be for what I paid for it. It's a very good radio. And I'd have to say, it works really good for what I'd use it for. I haven't really ran into any big hiccups with it yet. It's a good radio. So yeah. I'd have to say 8 out of 10. I'm trying to think if there's any features I have not shown you guys yet. I don't think there is. Let's go ahead and listen to it. Like the song. Sounds good. Go back here. One thing, it does not keep the radio playing. And you can't even push that down and make it play, which is stupid. I close the radio. So you won't play. Dumb. You have to be in it, which I don't like. Because that, see? Plays now. But if I go back again, I had to go back and pause my music just to see the time. Now, I think they should make it, like, show the time up here and somewhere on the screen. Because when I'm driving down the road, I gotta hit this button back, and I have to take my eyes off the road for multiple times to see the time. It doesn't show it down here either, which is stupid, I think. But really, you're not supposed to be able to see any video when you're going down the road anyways, but I've just grounded. To get it to work, the video work, you just ground out the the parking brake sensor. That's what I did. That's all you had to do on this radio, which that's a nice thing. The expensive ones, you actually got to wire it into a relay and do all kinds of stuff to get it to work. But this one you don't have to. So, it's pretty simple. You go ahead and SD card, which SD cards, it's pretty good for searching for the SD card. I will give that. They did a pretty good, decent design on looking for the SD card and being able to search songs and different stuff. I think it's alright. Let me go ahead and go here and I like how you can change it by these. This is what I'm usually go when I'm driving around. I can choose. Let's go ahead and exit out of there. Go back to the radio. It's pretty simple to navigate. It's very simple to navigate. I do like how they did that over there. See, it's easy to set bands. Let me go ahead and choose where I want my first band to be. Put this closer, actually. Easy to set it. Bam, set it. So now my next one will be this radio station here. Wait. Set it. My next radio station will be this one. Set it. So my next radio station will be this one. Set it. My next radio station will be this one. Set it. My next radio station could be that one, but I don't want that one. Go ahead in here and go into that one. Which that was a big disappointment how that one had said I didn't hold it long enough. You can't hold it, which is, I don't like. There you go. Hold it to seek, and I hated how they did that. Good, hold on. Okay, there, changed it. Let me hit my band. I can hit the band. It'll change it to the next one, so I can set up all them. But I won't take you guys through that, because you guys, you've seen how to do it. So there's your AM band. See, I can just wanted. Hey, bam. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and comment, rate, subscribe, all that. So I'm going to say it again, 8 out of 10. It's a good radio. It's lacking some features, but other than that, it does what it's supposed to. So yeah, thanks for watching, and bye.